it's hard to take. Like I say, it is what it is. It got set up for this. It was worked really well for OKR today in this situation, and it's tough to take for us. I felt that we'd done lots right in the game. We just couldn't create enough chances, and we couldn't take some chances when we created them. So I think we had the better of the game. It's just that they had that little bit of tenacity and desire not to lose today that saw them come through the side.
You had a bit of trouble with your attacking shape because you lost more full-backs. I think that's 5 you've used in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was, again, losing Danny Craven was a bit, he needed him straight in the head and stays on the field. And then the first one with Corey, I think it's just very similar. I think when he goes down for a ball, ends up with a knee in the head. And they're the rules now as well, like saying you've got to bring the player off, it's welfare issues, and it killed our attacking structures a little bit, losing. Danny's not trained all week. Aaron Herrell-Meyer possibly could have played. It's one of the we've been a bit disjointed because of what happened to us after the league game. But those are just the reasons that we just didn't function well with the ball. I thought we did enough to win the game today. And again, it's one of those old cliches. You got to give the credit where the credit's due. And I thought today, okay, we're tenacious. They just didn't want to give in. And again, that's the best I've seen them play in this group. Even better than when they played against Lee, and it kept him in the fight.
When you did have spells of pressure on the whole KR line, just when it looked like you might go over, a couple of handling errors came into play.
Yeah, a couple of forwards dropped the ball, and some short lead stuff, and you can take those things, but like I say, that just builds a little bit of anxiety, and those have been sticking over the last couple of weeks, and they shut us down pretty well. The ruck was a mess. It was like I said, they did what they came to do, and the rules allow them to slow the game down to a pace that suits them. Like people lying on the floor all over the place. Like I said, I think they had about 12 blokes injured, but nobody seemed to be injured at the end. And that's, again, it's the way the game is at the moment, that you can slow it right down, you can take all that tempo out of it and the intensity out of it, get yourself set again and kill it. And today I thought, okay, I did a real good job at managing the situation, managing the environment. The crowd was fantastic, like I said, to come to here and there's nearly 8,000 people. It's a great spectacle. I thought the game was very, very poor. Again, I don't know, everyone loves a bit of drama, but the game in itself as a whole was shocking.
You mentioned anxiety, Denis, and now you've got to get results against London and possibly Catalan as well. Yeah,
it was always on the cards. It was two tough games. Just got to hope that OKR don't party too hard this week, and when Catalan come here next week, do the same kind of job on them and get a win against Catalan. And if they do, then we've got to beat them. If we beat London, then that gives us a little bit of breathing space. But I can see it going all down to the wire.
You've been critical of the series and the format. You've got a big fortnight on your hands ahead of what possibly could be the £1 million game.
Yeah, I think OKR should be in Super League. It's not the format. I just don't think our game's strong enough not to have the sides that it should be in Super League. In Super League, like I say, everyone loves a bit of drama from this. And what they got today was they got an absolute rubbish game of rugby league, but they got loads of drama.
How's Corey Thompson and Denis?
He's concussed at the moment. He got knocked out, got knee in the head.
Will it be okay, do you think?
I'd have to wait and see with the outcome of the medical in the week.
No Chris Bridge?
No, Chris Bridge is finished for the season. He had to have an operation on his hip over the weekend, after the weekend, so he's gone.
You missed him as well.
Reece Hambry won't play for the rest of the year as well. He's had an operation on his groin, split. Luckily Danny Craven came through this week, which we thought was going to be a little bit more long term. I'm hopeful that Aaron Herrell-Meyer will be back for next week as well, so it just gives a bit of a boost, a bit more experience. This we know we've got to go hard again. We've got to get our points difference into a real strong position come next week against London. Look at our forward against, and if that's something that gives us a chance of controlling our outcome as well, we will.
Yeah.